The Urban Expo was created as a way to empower the Urban League of Metropolitan St. Louis's clients by providing access to dozens of resources at once. From the Urban League of Metropolitan St. Louis, our VP of Communications, Angelia Bills, and VP of Development and Special Events, Tom Bailey. So welcome, Tom and Angelia.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. So you guys have a lot going on at the Urban League these days. A huge event coming up, huge. Not huge to you, Tom. You're like an old pro at this. Like Angelia and I are like a little frazzled just listening to the details. But okay, so let's talk a little bit first about the Urban League. So tell us who, for our viewers who may not be familiar, even though it's been around forever, tell us a little bit about the Urban League and your mission.
The Urban League is a social, got started here in the year 1918. So we're celebrating 100 years. And we were established during the time of huge domestic strife here in this country because of the East St. Louis race riots. And so the Urban League was created to settle things down and to help African Americans move forward. And since then, the Urban League has evolved into the Urban League of Metropolitan St. Louis as the #1 Urban League affiliate in the country. We have over 30 programs, and we meet and work with the underserved population to move them from where they are to a level of self-sufficiency. And we have 30 different programs to do that.
So yeah, tell us, Angelia, about some of those programs.
So we primarily focus on economic empowerment, meeting basic needs, civil rights, and advocacy.
So if somebody really wanted to get a better scope of all the ways that they could benefit from the services, just go to the website and
yes, they can go on uostl.com. And just to kind of give you more detail about it, I mean, we have food pantries, we have employment programs, we have utility assistance, we have the Head Start program in the city and the county. So there are a lot of Urban League programs that we have, and we're throughout the community. We're in St. Clair County, St. Louis City, as well as St. Louis County.
So 100 years old, still very, very important to our community. Ever changing, but probably it's 2 steps forwards, one step back, right? All the time. So great. So good to have you guys here to tell us. And
well, thank you.
You've got the Urban Expo. So the Urban Expo was sort of a spin-off of the Black Expo, which you ran, Tom, for 23 years.
Yes.
For St. Louisans.
Yes.
So so then you took a little bit of a break and you brought it back.
Yes, we did. It was the Black Expo was a lot of fun. It did a lot of great things, and I'm very thankful that the City of St. Louis and various people, sponsors and organizations supported the program. But I did the last one back in 2013, and since then I'd had 100,000 questions of when are you doing it again, when are you doing it again? And so I started working at the Urban League 2 years ago, and as a part of that conversation with Mr. Mike McMillan, who is our president and CEO, we talked about the idea of bringing the expo back under the Urban League, which is new ownership, and the idea of branding it as the Urban Expo. And so this program is designed to motivate and inspire our attendees. Anybody that comes down will have access to all of the resources, and it'll be a great platform and venue for people to really understand who the Urban League is and why the Urban League has been so instrumental in helping so many people's lives in this city and region.
Right, so August 10th, 11th, and 12th,
yes,
downtown?
The dates are August 10th, 11th, and 12th. We're going to have an Urban League hiring event on Friday, August the 10th from 1 to 4 p.m. in the 120 complex. And then we will come back on Saturday, and we're going to have 2 events that will open up at 10 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, August the 11th. The first event will be the Back to School Community Empowerment Festival, which is our partnership with St. Louis Public Schools. And that is designed to really help families get in and know what the resources are that their families can take advantage of so that the kids are better prepared for school. And the second event that opens at the same time is the Urban Expo, which will have a health fair, which will have an entertainment stage, which will have major corporations like Snooks, and will feature backpack giveaway and shoe giveaways.
All right, so on that note, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back and talk a little bit more about those giveaways and everything else that's going on at the Urban Expo, which sounds like it's going to be fantastic. So there's much more to learn about the Urban Expo and the Urban League after this, so please stay with us for more STL Live.